So this will be the downstairs toilet, this area here that I've marked out. So it's sort of the bottom of the kitchen window across to the bottom of the window from the staircase. That's the downstairs loo. And then this will be the outside wall. So this is sort of about halfway across the base of the garage. So at the edge of this orange machine that Steve's got here, so that is the outer edge there along those planks. That's the outer edge of the building will be, and it will go as far as where these two metal pins are over there. I've made them like a corner shape here, so not as far back as the garage went. And then that it comes in just along here, along this line. So not quite as far as the end of the conservatory. So more where that blue pot is inside the conservatory. So it won't be quite as far as the conservatory. So these bins are sort of just inside what the new house will be. And then I've done a stripy line along this piece of wood, and then it continues onto the back of the house, just to show you how long the kitchen window will be. And then there's a line going down the house. That will be where the house finishes. So it's actually near in from where, if you can just see, that's where it will finish, not where it is now. So it'll be slightly further in. And then this is the beginning of the window, and it goes all the way across and as far as there. So it's quite a long window that will go across there. Obviously it will be up at this height though. So it'll be across sort of from here all the way across to about here. So it's not bad. Yeah. It's a big, and then obviously the building will come up from this line here, up to here and across. And then from there it's going to go double story out, and then down to where those metal pins are, which is just behind that little bird box, just in there. But I'll show you a little bit. I've sort of laid things out to give you an idea, or give me an idea really. So part of the kitchen will be in this new, so that'll be half of this kitchen will be in our new kitchen. So half of this, about halfway across, will be part of the new kitchen dining. There'll be a wall coming up there, so that side will be the underneath of the new stairs and a cupboard, and that will be all blocked in. And then we'll have the fridge freezer from here will be moved over there where the sink is currently, and then there'll be a sink coming across halfway across the room here, and then there'll be the dishwasher where the fridge is probably about now, and there'll be a wall behind it. And then you'll turn around and there'll be a little bit of wall, and then from here there'll be a doorway here that goes from where just outside our current building. There's the doorway that leads into the mudroom that goes just behind those tiles. That's the end of the mudroom. And then where the mixer is to where that yellow wheelbarrow is, that's just inside our new toilet. And then you can see the light, and then where the whacker plate, that's that orange machine, that will be just where the door will go from the mudroom. So you go in the mudroom here, and I go across, there's a door just where the whacker plate is. So the whacker plate would be on the staircase that would then lead down into the garden along that way. So everything from those from the tiles, so that is the outer edge of the building along here. So that's the outer edge, and it goes as far as that little metal corner there. That is all utility room to there. And that line comes down here. So that's all utility room there. This is all mudroom here. And then round this corner here is WC over to there, and then the corner comes along here. Okay, so then you've got the walk, what will be just, is I've worked out it's about 1.5 metre actually we've got at the beginning here, or about I was thinking about 1 metre 20 I think it was. So that'll be the gate that's currently here will be over that side, and we'll move this fence panel over this way, and Steve's little shed thing will move along here as well. And then we'll have a walkway that goes along here where my finger is pointing to, and then you can see this little stack here that I've made. That's 1 metre in height, which is the height of where the door will be. So that will be where you come out of the mudroom. So you come out of the mudroom here, and that I've given the width of the door frame again as a stairway to go down. And if I walk over there in a second, you'll be able to see that there is just about enough room for another walkway the other side of that as well. We can't see from this angle. But anyway, so that'll be the doorway there into the mudroom. That'll be the staircase along there. This is the outer edge of the house here. And this is all utility room. Now if I come over this way, so that's utility room all the way along to here. Now I will be standing in part of what is the new kitchen. I've marked out here what a kitchen unit, and then the island will be here going into the conservatory across here, and then the edge of the building is where that piece of wood is. So those bins are just inside my building, and it just comes across about as far as that area, and then it comes in. And then this part of this here will be gone, this wall here, and so will these. And I'll show you in here, this will all be part of the kitchen. I'm now standing on the island. This will be part of the kitchen. This is part of my island here. These bottles are marking out roughly. Obviously we haven't ordered any kitchens or anything, I'm just getting an idea. And then looking in, that's our dining room. The table will move over slightly, and the doorway will be still where it is there, and we'll just walk through into here, and that'll be kitchen diner, and this whole corner will be gone, so that will just be flow nicely over. Now let me show you the walkway on the side. This is what I was interested. This is the main reason I sort of laid it all out, because we couldn't work out in our head if there's enough room, because obviously the house, our garden fans out, so the back of our plot is actually wider than the front, so the whole garden fans out. So as you come down here, it gets wider. So it's 1.5 metres as we start here at the front. There'll be a gate there, and then we'll come along the side of our neighbour's garage, and we'll come along here. This is the walkway along here. So the building will be over here. We have quite a wide area. This is half the garage pretty much. But we need a staircase because the door height is going to be up here. Can you see? We're 1 metre up from where I'm standing because our house is on a slope. So at the moment our door is over there. You can see like where the step and the mat is. That's the door height. So you bring that across here. That brings you to where this yellow tower is, my tower of tubs. That is about 1 metre in height, so that would be where the staircase will be built up to. So the staircase is coming out to here. I'm standing here now, so you can sort of see my feet from the staircase to the wall. There is still enough. I think it works out roughly about just over, I think the width of a door frame, and then the width of a door frame again for the staircase. So I've laid out another plank there going down. So where this orange machine is where we start the staircase, and then it would go down here. And as you can see, the garden gets wider. So sort of everything from that side on would be a walkway, and from this side to here would be staircase going down, so that you come down to the garden. So the idea is that you can access the house from this side, and you'll also have where those French doors will be, and I showed you how long that will be across there. There'll always also be a staircase there, because it's just the nature of the plot. Unfortunately, we will have to have stairs, but it looks like at the moment we will have enough space. We won't be generous, but it won't be as tight as what we thought. So I think it should work. But yeah, it was interesting to lay it all out. And looking at the plans, it's an approximately, the mudroom and the downstairs toilet together. So that's its area right up to, so that's the area from, if you go up there, you can see from just inside the window, there'll be staircase, and then this will be downstairs loo to about here, upstairs bathroom will be this length of here, and then out here will be all bedroom. So this area, and that's approximately the kitchen minus the conservatory space. The kitchen area plus the utility room will be our extra double bedroom that we're adding, and what is the mudroom and the downstairs toilet will be mostly a family bathroom. So slightly smaller than those two together, but not very much. So it was just really interesting for me to lay it all out, because I think in my head I'd seen it going slightly further. I thought it went as far as the conservatory, and it doesn't. It's only a little bit in from the conservatory. So that's the difference, where that is there to where the conservatory is now. So it's only not very much at all. And the same, I thought it went as far in the corner as the conservatory. Again, it doesn't go quite as far. As you can see, that line comes down here. So it's just slightly smaller footprint than what we currently have on the conservatory. And in the garage, we're sort of taking, if you can see the plan, I'm just going to say, so you can see the floor plan of the garage. So you can sort of see this was the garage here, all the way along here. That was the garage. But we're not using all of that floor plan. The new building is going to cut, obviously start a little bit further on, but it's further forward. But it's going to come along here to here and here. So it's sort of taking a bottom, sort of a halfway along, and then 2/3 of the way up it comes back over. So there's that whole section of the garage there that's just going to be cut away, and it'll be walkway and open space. That's all going to have gone. So there's quite a bit actually that will be gone. Like the footprint will be slightly smaller than what it currently is now with that platform. But obviously we're going up. But yeah, no, I'm excited. It was quite nice to lay it out and actually start to sort of plan it. I mean, obviously trying to plan out where the island was going to be and things was a bit silly, because obviously I'm not working off of, any kitchen fitters plans. But I did put this is the width of a kitchen unit. I just wanted to see how far that came in. But actually it still was that's still quite a big gap. That's a metre gap between what I was imagining an island, and then I've got more than a metre at the other side of what would be a huge island. So I've got enough room, and again another metre that way as well. So I just wanted to make sure we had enough room to have a decent island and have enough walkway all the way around, and we've got more than a metre all the way around the island, even if we had quite a big one. So that's that's all good. So yeah, exciting, and I'm pleased. It seems to work a bit better than I thought it was going to. I was starting to worry about certain aspects of it, such as the staircase and how far that went out to the side. But actually, I don't know what the restrictions are with how wide staircase has got to be, but we can look further into that. But at the moment, it looks like we may have enough. If it only has to be the width of a door frame, then we should be enough. All right, bye.